Yeah, you might want to download that. Hi, everybody. Spence the West. What the Wentz? Spence the Wentz. There we go. Hey, Spence. How are you? We are great. It's been like 3 weeks since we got on here because of various issues, illness, and babysitting schedules,
And then on top
out
of
of town.
yeah, but then even what? Sorry, the dog is driving me nuts.
Dude, there's no more water in there.
But on top of that, on the last episode we recorded, I think it had been also 2 or 3 weeks since the last time we recorded. So yeah, it's been a minute since we've been regular.
Right, exactly. Because we went to a Ice9 Kills concert.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
And that was pretty sick. And they had, what was it, The Funeral Portrait, Dayseeker,
Kim Dracula,
and Ice9 Kills.
Yeah. Did you say Funeral Portrait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, that was really sick. Yes. I got this nice shirt right here.
Yeah. Funeral Portrait and Kim Dracula and Ice9 Kills were all really good. Now the Ice9 Kills, I wasn't as big on their
tuned out a little.
Yeah, I wasn't as big on their music as I was for Kim Dracula or Funeral Portrait, but I will say I was impressed at the amount of work that went into their show.
Yeah, the theatrics
because there was a whole
crazy.
story that went along with it. I mean, they had actors up there in full costumes.
American Psycho.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Like a lot of work went into their whole show. So respect to them for that.
And then the wife and I, this past weekend, went to Greensboro, North Carolina, and saw Sleep Token and Thornhill. That was so sick. It was literally the best concert I've ever been to.
Nice.
Like, they had a lot of theatrics in that one, too. And I didn't get to see number 2, where we were sitting, which is the drummer.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see him because I love drummers, being a drummer when I was younger. So I didn't get to see him because he was on the other side of this big rock wall that they had. But no, it was awesome. He sounded better live than he does recorded, in my opinion. Yeah. And the way he
it's not often you get that.
So he ad-libbed certain songs and verses was so awesome. And we got some awesome pictures and videos because we were really close. We were just on the side, so it was a little bit awkward at times, but yeah, it was pretty awesome.
How did my sister like that concert compared to the previous one, since Ice9 Kills was her first concert?
Well, let's just say that we were outside in the heat. It was 85 degrees, waiting for merch from 3 o'clock in the afternoon till about 5:30.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yep, and long line. And
wow.
And then we had to wait until outside still until about, I think it was 8:30 or 8 o'clock to get in the doors because the Greensboro Coliseum were not prepared for anything that was going on.
What the fuck?
So that doors were supposed to open at 6:30. We didn't get in until 8 o'clock.
That's insane.
And they only had one set of doors that opened for everybody. Which was so stupid.
Insane.
So stupid. So people were close to rioting, I will say that, because they weren't even communicating anything to us on social media or anything, what was going on. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I would have been I'm going to be so honest. I don't know if I would have made it into the concert.
Well, I mean, it's her favorite band.
Yeah. And I guess you came all that way, but oh my God, I would have been pissed.
It was, so because of that, Thornhill's set got cut in half.
Right.
Which Thornhill was really good, and I was kind of pissed off about that, and I feel bad for them.
Because I'm sure it wasn't their fault,
Before they even got, and plus it was still half empty in there by the time we got in there because people were still coming in while Thornhill was playing. So they didn't even get to play to the whole sold out arena.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes. What's up, Nick? How are you doing? And then Sleep Token, when they came on, they were supposed to have 2 breaks.
Yeah.
In between their set list, and they didn't have any breaks. So I feel bad for them. They just had
to keep going
and going.
Did they get to do their entire set list? Or?
I believe all but one song. It was like an older song.
I guess all things considered,
but
that's
it was
not too bad
no,
for them, but like that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So because of the Sleep Token, yes, definitely recommend 10 out of 10. The arena, they're like the Greensboro Coliseum, I would not recommend because that was the worst like thing I've ever seen in my life. Like I'm
Yeah.
surprised people did not start rioting. There were people beating on the windows and stuff.
The worst concert I've ever been to, not in terms of like the experience with the artist, because it was fantastic, but in terms of like how the venue staff like handled the event,
Yeah.
was definitely my wife and I, we went, this was like 5 years ago, we went to go see Snoop Dogg up in DC,
Yeah.
but he wasn't playing at any kind of like arena type venue or anything like that. What he was, it was at a club. So we went to go essentially, I mean, like your standard, like, like the layout of like corned beef or Sidewinders.
That's how it was when I first saw Mac Miller.
So like that, but Snoop Dogg, 30 years deep into his career,
Right.
sold out. Like the club is jam-packed full of people.
Yeah.
You can't take a single step without bumping into somebody.
Yeah.
Like that's how terrible it was. And I mean, it was a great time. Like the music was fantastic. He performed well. For the amount of time he was out on stage, I will say Snoop Dogg does not perform for very long. He was on stage less time than any of his openers.
Well, he's just doing side quests now. So.
No, for real. Like,
Yeah.
no, for real. He like this was not a serious concert that
Right.
for him, But I mean, it was a lot of fun. He smoked a couple blunts on stage, and like he'd take a few hits of one, pass it down into the audience, and be
Nice.
like, pass it around. Then he'll light up another one. No, that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, it's when the event staff doesn't plan for anything, like that can ruin your entire
the logistics
experience.
of it is like the most important thing. You know what I mean? Especially when a band like Sleep Token or like Snoop Dogg, people that are well known, like
Right.
Sleep Token is definitely like getting up there now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like you need to be prepared for it. I mean, they knew in advance what was happening, so I don't know. It was just ridiculous. But let's talk about Don to Don, Gachiakida. I said that right? Gachiakida.
Yes.
And Kaiju number 8.
Oh yeah, we've got far too many episodes of too many shows to like
Don to Don.
break down the full episodes like of each episode.
Right.
So basically, we're gonna be hitting like, I guess, like the really important bits of each show.
Yeah, just
and
key
I get
points.
and just key points and like things that we liked, I guess,
Right.
from episodes. But like, yeah, but we can definitely start with Don to Don for Nick over there.
Yeah, so Don to Don, we just had their season finale. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. So Okarun had his first kiss, and it wasn't either of the two main characters. It was some random ass alien
Yeah.
who still, I think, has his golden nut.
Yeah, that was. I'm not sure. Yeah, that was
She
a little
has to.
left up to. Yeah, I assume so.
So, all right, so what happened is, for one, we do have a new character that came in. I guess he's going to be part of the main cast.
What's his name?
Sakata. I think
Okay.
that's his last name. Well, Reese, Jesus.
This dog is crazy.
Just lay down, buddy. Sakata, but he's like nerd of all nerds. Like basically like straight up sci-fi.
Yeah, the true sci-fi like guy on the team.
Yeah. Well, what you would like very stereotypical sci-fi, like geekish.
Yeah.
And he just
like
obviously he wants to like
He gives like guy in the chair vibes,
Yeah.
like to a superhero.
and he's like so jealous of Okarun that Momo and
Ira are both
Ira
like into him.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, how do you get these girls and stuff like that. But I didn't think he had any like psychic powers until this freaking invisible thing came around. Well,
I
actually,
didn't either. I thought he was
golden
just
nut,
right.
It was Okarun's
Until he
golden
saw
nut
that.
just floating around because obviously we're still looking for that. Now we know.
Right, I was like, so have we forgotten the premise of the show? Like, what's kicked off the whole adventure?
So, Reese, if you would stop, that would be amazing. So, yeah, his golden nut is just floating around, and the whole city is dark. So we we know that, and there's nobody around, so we kind of know at that point, like they're in this different like realm when they meet like aliens,
Yeah.
right? So that like they're in this like different dimension when aliens come around, so that like nobody else can see them, like a regular like citizen or whatever.
Can you pass me that water so I can give him a little bit of something to drink? It won't hold him over for long, but maybe he'll shut up for a few seconds afterwards.
It's in the left one. I think Reese is just dying for water. I don't know. Here, I'll take that. Awesome. If you're gonna drink it, then drink it, dude. All right, so but this golden nut turns into the fact that it's like an invisible like thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's like a spirit or
Yeah.
I guess whatever.
We didn't know at that point, but the new guy, Sakata, he is the one that figures it out.
Yeah.
I guess from his like sci-fi expertise and
Yeah, he's like, oh, I read about this,
Yeah.
fucking UFO today in
so-
1962.
So if you look at it from different angles, it can't camouflage itself from all these different angles. So
So they got to surround it so that everyone's kind of looking at it,
Right.
so it can't. It has to reveal itself from some
yeah,
way.
but they start fighting it, and it turns out that it's a kaiju.
Yeah, that
or like
kind
a
of came out of nowhere.
yeah,
But
or like a monster, right?
no, that was a kaiju
Yeah.
for sure.
So, but it was an alien, a space kaiju.
Yeah, space
okay?
kaiju.
So it actually like got a lot bigger, like bigger than buildings. So it was like a Godzilla almost, except it could shoot lightning from its freaking horns.
Well, if you've watched the newest Godzilla movie, so can he. Just not out of his horns, it's out of his mouth. He shoots like lightning beams or something in the new Godzilla.
I haven't seen that, but
Spoiler.
thank you. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, they're fighting this thing, and they can't do shit about it because it's so strong and so big. I
Just
just
gotta ignore him at this
Okay.
point. Yeah.
so, and then, but here comes the new guy, Sakata, to the rescue, and basically Momo, with the help of the mantis shrimp,
Yeah.
used nanotechnology, like alien nanotechnology, to rebuild her house after it was destroyed by the evil eye GG.
Yeah, and this had probably happened like a few episodes
like
before.
4 episodes, yeah.
Before like this fight happened.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and so she rebuilt her house with the nano stuff. You basically just like hold it and think about what you
yeah,
want
you just
to.
kind of mold it
yeah.
like
very
Play-Doh
mellow.
or something, and then it just becomes what you want.
So
Sick.
Sakata is like this huge sci-fi buff that he is. Did you say Momo? Yes, but not the Momo you're thinking. And and he made like this giant like robot.
Yeah, it was like a Voltron.
Yeah, like a
Megazord kind
Yeah.
of thing. You know.
When he did that, that was so sick though.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
awesome. And then freaking Evil Eye GG is like, I want to murder. I want to murder. And okay, so I'll get this into a minute, but Evil Eye has been one of my favorites.
Oh,
throughout this whole thing.
absolutely. Now that he's like kind of chilled out.
Yeah. So, but they get in this giant thing. They don't know how to use it, and but of course Sakata is like this sci-fi genius, and he like melds it into like this robotic version of him, like this gold version of him, and he starts actually doing well against this kaiju. And I will say the sickest part was even when the robot was like dismantled, they were able to use Ira and, or not Ira.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is Ira. Ira and Momo were able to use their powers
Through the suit.
Through the suit, and that's how they're able to defeat the giant kaiju. And then of course the sky goes back to normal, and people are around, and the crowd is like looking at this robot and this kaiju, which is now shrunk to like the size of a person almost. And so they of course have to like escape because they don't want people to see, and they killed it or whatever. But this kaiju, okay, when they are looking for the golden nut for Okarun, which I was hoping he would get it back, honestly. He's like, there's a person in there. And then all of a sudden we look back and Momo's like coming out of her newly rebuilt house, like she had to rebuild it or whatever. And then we look back and there's this alien chick just kissing Okarun, random as shit.
Nice.
And then of course Momo's devastated. But so on the season finale, we get Okarun's first kiss, but it's not Momo or Ira. So what do you think about that?
Well, I'll start off by saying that this was a much better season finale than season 1. Because even though they did leave us on a cliffhanger, and most shows are going to do that, they're going to leave you on some kind of cliffhanger, you know,
for sure.
You know, that's common. At least this episode felt like it, you know, like it resolved things, you know.
Yeah.
We've got a new character added to the squad now, you know. The whole thing with Evil Eye has been resolved now.
Yep.
For
enough. For the most part.
Enough. Yeah. It's resolved enough.
Lay down, buddy.
Yeah, so aside from the cliffhanger emergence of this alien chick who, you know, came in and kissed Okarun out of nowhere.
Right.
Aside from that, I'd say they closed up everything that has been going on pretty well, and it felt like a finale, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Because season 1 just felt like it cut off in the middle of the season.
Right. Exactly.
You know, like
100%. Yeah.
Like it felt... Season 1 felt like season 1 and 2 should have just been one season, 24 episode season.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
But yeah, so I like that. And I mean, I think you summed up pretty well most of my thoughts too. I mean, like Evil Eye, I think has been the best part of the season overall, especially since Okarun like beat him.
Yeah,
and like now he's like chill.
Yeah.
I loved when Evil Eye just like went to school with Momo and like was going through classes and like everything.
And he had like Gigi's actual clothes on. Like he didn't rip them off like he usually does.
And what I think is funny is like most people, and I mean he looks nothing like Gigi really when he's transformed, you know?
Hell no.
And like everyone in the school was just like, man, Gigi's acting a little weird today. Like what?
But he looks he even has a third eye right here.
Like, that is not Gigi.
No,
like,
no, hell no. He's purple.
Yeah. So I thought that was really funny. And then I about died laughing when he did the bit on the soccer field. When he went and just started like kicking all the humans into the goal. Like, oh my God, that was so funny.
So, I think where we left off on is, you know, the whole battle between Gigi and Evil Eye, and they were trying to control it.
I think where we left off, they were just about to fight Okarun and him. Yeah.
Reese, please, dude. So now, you know, Gigi and Evil Eye, or Evil Eye and Okarun actually, and Momo, they have like this, I guess, truce or this like agreement, right? That Evil Eye will only fight Okarun now that Okarun is like amped up his skills.
Yeah.
But they picked a time and a place. I think it's like every other Tuesday or something like that.
Yeah. After school on Tuesday.
Yeah. So, and Evil Eye just acts like a child, honestly. He's just like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I'm hungry. What's food? Like this, that, and the other thing. And it's pretty comical, I will say. And so, of course, you know, when he comes out still, when Gigi gets hit with like cold water or maybe even lukewarm water, I don't know. And so Evil Eye does have spurts in like Gigi's normal life, like at school and, you know, just walking through town or whatever it may be. And I just thought like you said, one of the funniest things was when they were, these guys were on the soccer field and they were playing soccer and he was using his ball of souls to like knock them out. And he thought it was really fun. And then he, in this last couple episodes, you know, they had him instead of Gigi fight like in the like Megazord thing. And he came up on like the intercom or whatever. He's like, I want to murder. I want to murder. Get me out of here. Let me escape. So no, it was, and then when he finally escapes the robot, the kaiju just stomps right on him. He said, "I'm finally free," and then bam. But no, he has like a really good comical aspect to it. I think it's hilarious. The way that they have Evil Eye now. And he is still the most powerful one of them, but he acts literally like a child because he is. I guess
still
you could
like
say he's still a child,
yeah.
because that's how he was when he
died.
But yeah, I do like that. Instead of just Gigi completely being able to like harness it, I do like
that it's just the evil. He's switching between him and the Evil Eye.
Yeah.
No,
Evil Eye is still his own person.
And that honestly, like you almost kind of have to because of how powerful the Evil Eye is. Because if Gigi could just harness his power the way that Okaroon can just harness like Turbo Granny's power,
then it's like, what's the
he'd
point?
be way too overpowered. You know,
exactly. Freeze.
He is driving me crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, so I guess, I don't think that really for the next season, all we know is that there's this mysterious alien chick. So that's really all that we have. Right?
Be prepared for the Keto family to come back into play next season, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, because she's still lurking around.
Yeah, and they haven't really given us any new information on like the Subterraneans, but that's going to be a thing that comes back around at some point in the series. So I don't know if it'll be next season or if it'll be later, but yeah. Oh my God, that dog! I feel bad. I'm sorry if everybody can hear the dog, but he is just being crazy.
He is. Probably because it's been so long since we've done this. So. Yeah. He doesn't know what to do with himself. All right, so that's Dawn to Dawn. I'm sorry we're kind of rushing a little bit, but we have, like I said, a lot to talk about.
And we don't want to like start, do a few episodes at a time and then be like several weeks behind on like, releasing episodes. So
exactly, because we do have My Hero Academia season 8 coming up on October 3rd.
Yes,
which I am super excited about.
Vigilantes season 2 should be back January.
Yep, I saw that.
So, so right after it'll be either right after. No, it should actually be running concurrently, depending on how long the My Hero season is going to run. Because some of their seasons have been shorter, but I think most of them tend to run in like the 20+ range. So we might have a situation where we've got Vigilantes and My Hero Academia running at the same time.
Yeah.
And that'll be a good day for us.
And that's kind of like how we did it.
Yeah, go ahead, Nick. Whatever question you got.
It's kind of like how, or at least how we did it before, because like you and I were watching it concurrently while we were watching Vigilantes, so we were able to kind of do like that compare and contrast.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be good.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they do like little nods to each other. Like if season 8, now that Vigilantes is out, that season 1 is out and season 2 is coming, I wouldn't be surprised if like season 8 of My Hero makes little nods to the Vigilantes story.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Vigilante season 2 is going to do more foreshadowing for things to come.
Yeah, for sure.
But yes, we have seen Demon Slayer. I think he is caught up.
Yeah,
he's finished.
I finished it. I didn't
minus Infinity Castle, the one that just came out.
Which, yeah, you definitely still need to watch that because it's amazing. It's one of my favorite shows. Obviously, I have Demon Slayer Cup.
Yep.
But actually, your cousin saw Infinity Castle in the theaters. And
I've heard it was really good.
Yeah, he said it was 2.5 hours long, so it was pretty
long. It was
long.
Yeah, long
but he said it was really, really good, and I haven't had the time or money to go to the movie theaters.
We're probably just gonna wait for it to hit Crunchyroll.
So, yeah, we'll probably wait for it to get on Crunchyroll, and then we'll watch it and talk about it, obviously. Yeah. But because of time constraints, we probably won't be able to go to the theaters because my little boy is not old enough to really go to the theaters yet. Yeah, or else it's going to scare the crap out of him. So
almost done with season 1. So And like it didn't take me very long. And now that I'm a
That's
little more
awesome.
caught up on other shows, it won't take me long to catch up with it.
Yeah,
I mean, I ripped through all of My Hero in like
I mean, it's very
month or so.
binge worthy.
Yeah.
I will say that it's very good.
So I'll get to it by the time we can watch it on Crunchyroll. I'm sure I'll be caught up.
And maybe once the next movie comes out, because I know there's gonna be 2 more.
Yeah.
Then
3-part movie, baby.
Then we'll be able to go and actually watch it in theaters, depending on how time is.
And depending on how time is on us, maybe we'll be getting paid to go watch it in theaters and talk about it.
Who knows? Who knows? That'll be fantastic. So you didn't. Yeah, well, if you want to, Nick, I will say watch the show on, I think it's on Crunchyroll, and what else is it on? I think it's on another streaming site.
You can probably find it on Hulu or something, but yeah, definitely on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, but watch it. It's very binge-worthy. It's amazing. One of my favorites. So you will not regret it.
And no, it's definitely a good one.
And just let me know how you like it after you
like I said, I'm only a season into it. I'm like I have 2 episodes left on the first season, I think. But it's so really but even now it's really good.
Lay down, buddy.
Yeah. Oh man, just a little callback on the season 1 though. Like well, never mind. I'm not going to spoil it in case Nick's going to watch it. Go back and watch it. Let us know when you're done with season 1 and then we can talk about that.
Lay down, Reese.
We can give you our thoughts on the early days of Demon Slayer.
Yes, definitely. So let's talk about Gachiakura, because we didn't have as many episodes. I think it was 2 or 3 episodes that because they spaced their episodes out. So when I went to watch it, I think it was like last night, I only had 1 episode to watch instead of 2 like I did Kaiju number 8 and Don to Don.
You probably just been watching it as it came out then.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Because I feel like there's been 1 a week since then.
Maybe.
Like if I hadn't watched any, I think I probably would have had 3 or 4 to watch if I hadn't watched any since our last recording.
Well, maybe I'm just a silly goose. So, get my suit altered. Maybe I'll still be this. Okay, that's fine. I appreciate you. You can lurk if you want to.
Short Kings Unite. I would.
That's right.
Sometimes I have a Short King shirt. It's Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, we're all pretty short, so don't worry about it. So Gachiakura. Okay. We have, or where we're at now, we finally see another
We're finally in the
pair,
good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we finally see another set of Rudo's gloves.
Yeah.
And what was her name? Amo?
Yes.
Yeah. And she talks in third person.
That was Amo?
Yeah, I think that's Amo.
That is Amo?
Because I think she talks in third person.
I thought she was talking about Amo as being another, but I guess I didn't even consider that she was just talking.
I mean, at least that's what I think.
Okay.
But
no.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a little fucked in the head, but basically this girl that they are now like trying to get information out of, and now they're having a fight. She has shoes or boots that have the same symbol on it as Rudo's gloves. And as you know, Rudo's gloves are what he uses as his like treasured item, and how he can manipulate, multiple items. So I'm guessing everything, Reese, please, everything in this set has some sort of special ability that other givers don't have. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of
like the numbered weapons in Kaiju.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's like for her, she uses scent to manipulate givers and probably, well, actually everybody, because the support characters are getting all messed up too. So she uses scent, and she's like moving around her boots like on the ground. I don't know if she's like picking up the dust and stuff and maybe like transforming it to a scent. I'm not sure if it's just coming off the boots themselves, but she uses scent to basically like manipulate everybody into like trying to protect her, Amo herself. And so these givers, they brought all these givers with them.
Yeah, they brought so many.
Yeah.
What a mistake
And
that
now
was.
all of them are turning against each other, trying to protect Amo. And even Engine hasn't gotten to do shit, which is the most powerful one, because at the very beginning, the big dude, I forgot his name.
Oh, dude, I don't know his name, but you're talking about the one with the water hose arm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I was just about
So
to
he-
say how fucking badass his.
So he just sprayed Engine in the back, and Engine's knocked the fuck out at the very beginning. And he was the first one to get manipulated.
Thank
and
God he only got knocked out there.
Yeah,
the
for real,
way they
instead of
describe
exploded.
his powers
Yeah.
is so crazy. Like, imagine you're just getting sprayed, and like his water forces you to absorb it, and
Yeah.
you expand until you blow up.
So you blow
That's
up like a
so
water balloon.
scary.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so sick. But yeah, he was the first one to get manipulated, and then Rudo, we kind of, when he was getting manipulated, we kind of see how things are going in his head, and I guess what happened to the other ones to get him manipulated. So basically, she's showing them, or trying to show them, like, happy memories, and to the point where somebody in their past, they see Amo as being that person.
yeah.
And so they're trying to protect them with their lives, because they now feel like they know Amo, as in the person that was like in from their past. And so all these givers, one by one, are getting manipulated. And so now it's only, God bless.
Rudo, the one guy that he got paired up with the stat. They fought the knife hands guy.
Well, Rudo is manipulated.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
That's right, they get him.
Rudo's manipulated, the big guy, and the girl with the scissors.
Yeah.
They're all manipulated. And so now it's just
The one that got the Rudo was with.
the one that Rudo's trainer.
Yeah, his
Right.
trainer.
And then the other guy that we haven't really seen yet, he's in the same clan as the big guy. I forgot
I don't
his
remember his name,
but
I don't know his name either. I
and
don't
then-
know
and
anybody's
then-
name in
yeah.
Dachiaku.
But and then Grease hasn't gotten there yet, but one of the support characters have gotten manipulated too.
yeah.
So, but that's where that episode, this last episode, ended. So that's a huge cliffhanger there, because now it's literally what, 3 givers versus 2, and Engine is knocked out cold.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the hell are they supposed to do now? And of course, Amo still has her freaking boots. So now they put their gas mask back on, but
It's too late.
yeah, too late.
Too late for that.
So that's where we left off there. But I mean, a lot of stuff has happened that's more been like more of like a building situation. The last time we talked about those like outlaws that were trying to kidnap Rudo and failed. We got to see I think 2 episodes ago, like, the face of, I guess, their leader, because are you okay?
I said no.
We got to see the face of, like, the Outlaws leader for like 2.5 seconds, and then that was that. So we haven't heard from the Outlaws since then. So I guess I'm sure they're going to come back and play at some point.
At some point.
But right now we're dealing with Amo, and I'm really hoping that at some point, after this battle, who knows what's going to happen, but I really hope that Rudo ends up getting those boots, because, like we said before, we hope that
collect
he's,
the whole set.
Getting to collect this set, because God knows what kind of powers he'll have after that. And that tower that they're in is, like, so tall, like, you could almost think, like, should Rudo just chill at the top of the tower until the sphere happens to, like,
So that's
go
what
over top of it?
that's what I was wondering. I was like, what do you think her connection is to the sphere? And do you think if they just sat there long enough, would the sphere just come to them?
That's what I'm thinking, but it might move her. I don't know if it, like, orbits or, like, in a specific orbit. Reese, hey, you're gonna have to stop. Okay, you're gonna have to stop, please.
Wait in.
Okay, you're fine. Okay, so but yeah, I don't know if they're If it like orbits in a, kind of like the moon and the Earth, or if it's just random, they just float around randomly and dump trash on wherever.
I'm guessing they're probably assuming that was made with the purpose of being able to connect to the sphere. Then I would imagine that there's more of those around the planet, which makes me think that it actually has some kind of orbit that it follows rather than being like a random flight path.
Right. So, I mean, I guess in theory they could just wait there until until the sphere comes and just like maybe jump.
I don't know. Maybe it like docks with the tower, but
I don't know. But they're trying to get information from Mamo about what was it, like spherites or a certain connection to the sphere that she has. But obviously she's literally like manic, and it seems like she has multiple personalities. Hey, stop. And so she's fucking with these people.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, guys. Reese has been a little bit distracting. I mean,
he wants to be free,
all the attention, and to be free from this room, but we can't do that. Unfortunately, we can't trust him wandering around the house yet.
Yeah, he's still too much trouble.
Yeah, he's still a puppy. So, but he will be one on Halloween. So he's still just a baby.
1-year-old doggy.
Still just a baby. But so I mean, how have you liked Kachiakata so far?
I've been liking it. I have. It's pretty cool. And it follows your typical, I don't know, like shonen kind of storytelling. I'm definitely interested in I want to see how like the power creep is gonna work as the show goes on. Like are they gonna get significantly more powerful as time goes? You know, is his power gonna start boosting up every time he gets a new piece of that set up? Which I'm hoping so, but I want to see how his powers are gonna evolve. So that's pretty cool. But I will say, and we've got a lineup of a couple different really good shows we've been watching. It has not been number one on my list.
I've still for me.
I've still got Don and Kaiju both above this in my eyes.
Yeah, because of what happened with Evil Eye, Don has gone above.
Don was just always above for me. Yeah. Don's just the best thing that we're watching.
For me, it's Kaiju.
The whole time that pretty much the whole time that this podcast has been going, Don's been the best show
nice
that we've been watching.
Well,
and then I really like Kaiju number 8.
Yeah.
So the last couple episodes of Kaiju have been crazy good.
Oh my god, yeah. So much shit's going on.
You want to dip into Kaiju?
Oh, well, hell yeah, we have to.
Well, I mean, now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, are we good with
being
done with Kachiakata?
Kachiakata, really, I mean, it's mostly been building and stuff like that. And we've talked about
this is just the first, I think it's the next couple episodes I think are going to be really good.
Yeah.
But,
But it's the first season of a new show.
And I haven't even read the manga for it. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll give it some more time. It's still good, though. I am enjoying it.
Yeah,
it's just not the top of my watch list every week.
Yeah, Kaiju has gone back up to number 1 for me, just because of everything that's happening.
Oh, I told you were going to like the next couple episodes.
So, bless you, sir. So, while Reno has been, sorry, spam. Since Reno has been, what was it,
training with the number 6.
Number 6's
suit and gun.
So he's been training with that. While that's been happening, we've had Kafka, who's been training with the vice captain, Hoshino, right? That's his name? Hoshino? Yeah. To actually be able to learn how to fight in his regular person form, which will then, as you would think, enhance his powers as when he transforms to Kaiju number 8. Because right now he's just instinctively fighting when he's in that form, but he doesn't actually like know
But
how to like fist fight.
Yeah,
You know,
specifically what
like hand-to-hand
Hoshina,
combat.
but what specifically Hoshina is teaching him is the like squadron style tactics of like martial arts,
Yeah.
which is like a whole in
Done.
that universe of Kaiju number 8.
Yeah.
That's like a whole different brand of melee combat that was designed to combat kaiju.
Yeah.
So it's like it's the only fighting style that really matters when fighting a kaiju. That's what all the like the top captains and everybody like use. Like Hoshina uses like his Hoshina squadron style. Like, you know, it's his family's own version of it, but it's still what it is.
Yeah.
So what he's been teaching Kafka is the exact same style that what was his title? Supreme Commander.
I think it was the director.
Director. Director, the same style that like he used in combat.
Yeah.
So if he can master fighting like a master kaiju slayer in his human form, then in theory he will be unmatched as a kaiju.
Right.
Because so far every kaiju he's fought has been weaker than him.
Oh,
because he's like a. I think like he's a fortitude like 9.8, like casually at his base level, and can go over 10 points when he goes all out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like very few kaiju have even gotten past 9.
Very few numbered kaiju.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he is, as you can see, he's been learning. He's been getting better. He got a good hit, a good punch on Hoshina. Yeah, I even said it.
You said it literally backward, like Hoshino.
But I said it right the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Hoshina.
So I mean, it's working obviously, and I was very happy that he finally had his moment with Captain what's her nuts from his childhood, who is the captain of the 3rd Division. Reese, please.
Yeah, I can't remember her name right off the top of my head right now, but yeah.
They finally got their moment of like not around anybody, you know, not formal at all.
Yeah, and she was actually talking to him like a friend.
Yeah, because he was trying to like be formal with him. She was like, just relax.
There's no one here.
Yeah. So that was awesome. And, you know, they're going to, you know, they still want to take on all the kaiju side by side together. And that was their dream for when they were kids. And because I'm pretty sure both their families like perished from kaiju attacks. So that's been like a lifelong thing for them. So that was pretty cool. But there was a space in time, I think it was like 3 months, where there was like no kaiju activity. And then all of a sudden, bam, like all these kaiju from all over Tokyo and like just started popping out of nowhere. And they were attacking, like coordinating with each other. They were attacking major like power plants and communications centers and corporations, government buildings. And as you know, it was probably, you know, Kaiju number 9 that was at the lead of this plan. Reese, dude.
Just had my whole arm in his mouth. He was so mad.
Ridiculous. So all these kaiju just started erupting to where like they're panicking, right? The defense force is panicking.
No, I think the most interesting part of that is that they all appeared. So, okay, I don't think the anime did this scene very much justice, and I'm so glad that I finished the manga because now I can do comparisons like to things as they happen in the anime.
Yeah.
But so you remember the scene, and it happened so quickly before they started breaking out into fights, right? But like all the kaiju were just out doing things. Like that girl kaiju was just standing in the street.
One that looks like Kikaru.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one kaiju was like running down the highway.
Yeah.
That one like stone kaiju was just like floating above the city.
Yeah.
So I feel like they didn't describe it well enough in the anime, but like that actually happened weeks before the fight starts.
Oh, so they were just like
those were sight, and they didn't all happen at the same time. Those were all sightings of those kaiju. They would pop up, do something to basically like to freak out. Basically, it was like it's supposed to be like almost kind of like psychological warfare.
Yeah.
So number nine's popping all of them out, letting them do just like their thing for a little bit. They're not attacking anyone or anything and then leaving like with no trace just to like get the humans like, what is happening? You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like those all happen like weeks before the actual fight starts.
Yeah. Because in the show it's like that
it just
happened right
and then it
before.
breaks out
Yeah.
into a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's more interesting if like all this is happening
Yeah.
and they're like, why are the kaiju
They're
doing
just, like,
this?
fucking with
What are they doing? And then
Because they're not supposed to be smart.
right, exactly.
They're not
And that's
supposed to be
what
able
gets
to think for
them
themselves.
worried.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, that's what gets them worried in the lead up to the fight. They're like, okay, but surely, I mean, we also have the element of surprise because they don't know what we've been cooking up.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jeez.
I thought it was weird how they made it seem like all that happened in the same day.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's even better. That's pretty cool. So, but then all of a sudden, yeah, all of them just like explode out of nowhere.
Yep.
And are literally terrorizing
All over the country.
everywhere. Yeah.
It's literally the whole country is involved in this
And
fight.
so now they have to split the defense force as much as possible to get to all these areas. There's really like no reinforcements for any single division because they're so spread out.
Like all 13 divisions across
Yeah.
the whole country are all spread as thinly as possible.
Exactly. And I will say one thing that was pretty badass that we need to make note of is Kikaru finally was able to get her mother's suit.
Yes, the whole suit,
Yes.
the axe, everything. Yeah.
Everything. So she's literally taken the mantle from her mother.
Yep.
And it happened right after her father got absorbed by number 9.
She began that
So
training.
she is literally parts of both her mom and her dad, and she's like the best of both worlds, really. And
because she's as strong as her dad physically, but as fast as her mother.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. And her mom had like the highest
Kill count in I think the history of
in the history,
of the entire like organization.
So that's pretty awesome. I cannot wait to see her keep going because she's already just killing it, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's really the director's daughter!" And like, it's like, yeah, no shit. I mean, she's been a badass since the beginning,
and it's her. And it's also important to note she's still a recruit.
Right.
This is still her her rookie year, her first year in the service. I mean, obviously she is a full-fledged officer, you know, but this is her first year in service still.
Exactly. And she's
same with Reno.
Yeah, and she's working directly under the most powerful captain in the defense force.
Say his name. What's his name again?
Is it Nakamura or
it's Narumi?
Narumi. Okay. God.
I was just setting you up. I knew you were getting wrong.
Asshole. Narumi, sorry. God.
He said, what'd you say, Nakaromo?
I know, just let's edit that out. So yes, and he was the most powerful captain in the defense force. Obviously, I mean we've seen him fight multiple times now, and there's really nobody that can compete with him.
Yeah.
So
what's her name? I think Ashido, the captain of the 3rd Division. Yeah. She packs the most powerful single punch.
Right. But it's just
but all she can do is like you get up close to her and you got her beat.
She's just like she's even now in like this giant ass cannon.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
But Kafka, of course, wants to get into the fight because this is literally all over. But they want to hold him back until number 9
shows up,
eventually pops up, because it's pretty much inevitable that that's going to happen, and they need him at like full strength. And so that's really kind of getting Kafka, a little bit of psychological warfare in his own head, because he wants to help so people don't die, but he also needs to save his strength for number 9, because number 9 is going to come back way stronger than he was before.
Then what he should be doing right now is helping in a tactical way. He should be coordinating with like their, whoever's coordinating the fight and helping with like, because he knows like the biology of the kaiju.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen this. That was how he showed his usefulness to begin with.
Right.
He should just do that.
Yeah.
Get him in there, just start dissecting things and tell us how to beat these things quicker.
That'd be more beneficial for sure. And then the last thing of note really is
What'd you say, buddy? Can you say that again for the mic?
He's a, hey, Sniffs. Hey, Sniffs. Hey, we'll be done soon, I promise, okay? All right, so the last thing of note is the thing that the director was working on before he passed away, or before he got absorbed, sorry, because he's not necessarily dead yet. But number 10, they turned him into a suit. They turned him into a weapon, right? And number 10 still has he can still talk.
He's still
right?
got consciousness.
He still has his consciousness. And the Vice Captain, Hoshino, is now synchronized with him. He was like the only one that could synchronize with him because number 10 took a liking to him because of his fighting style, I guess. And so this fucking suit has a tail, which is extremely badass.
Yeah. Has
number 10's eyeball on his chest, so he can still see what's going on. And it's funny, there's a little bit of like comic relief here, and I do enjoy it, is that Hoshina is more of like a tactical, like swoop in the shadows, like more of like a assassin-ish fighting style.
Yeah.
Because he's a close quarters fighter. And, but of course, number 10 is like, fight him head on. Let's be surrounded. Let's fight him head on.
10 wants to be a tank on the battlefield.
Right. And Hoshino, like, of course, is an assassin. So they're like butting heads the entire time. But their synchronization level keeps going up. So it's kind of working somehow. Bro,
dude,
you need to calm your tits. You need to calm your tits. Hey. We're not playing right now. We're not done yet.
Sit down.
Sorry, guys. So they're literally battling and just fucking these kaiju up, like kind of individually, but together, right? So it gets to a point where number 10 is using his tail to like block attacks from behind and just demolishing these kaiju. And Hoshino, oh my god,
he's under the chair. He's trying to lift up my whole chair.
Oh my god, bro,
dude, we're almost done.
You're a tank, man.
Yeah,
and Hoshino is fighting off in the front, and woo. So that is So that's crazy. Okay. So we're going to get more of that. We're going to get more battles coming up. We're going to see Kafka turn into Kaiju number 8. Reese is going to calm his ass down.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Once we escape this room. And we'll go from there.
All right. Now, we haven't seen, one thing I want to keep in mind here is that we have not seen every single like weaponized kaiju like weapon or armor that exists. Because I mean, like we've obviously seen from like 1 through 7, like right, and now 10, and obviously they don't have anything from 8 and 9 because they're still alive,
right?
But really, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've only so far seen 1. 4, 6,
and
10. What is Narumi's?
Oh, was his number?
Oh, no, the director had number 2.
Okay.
So we haven't seen 3 or 5 yet. Or 7.
Or 7. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, 3, 5. We haven't seen 3, 5, or 7.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's other things out there too that we don't know of, so we can't consider this. But as of from what we have so far, what do you think? If you were in that universe and you were compatible, like your cells said, "Oh wow, he's compatible with literally every one of these," so it's his pick which one he's gonna pick. What would you choose?
That's a tough one, but I still think number 1. I think Narumi's is
okay,
the sickest so far.
Honestly, I kind of think
it's got
so
the
too.
most benefit. I think so far.
you get the future sight for one, which, you know, basically like Sharingan, you know, and then you get also a super powerful long range and close range weapon.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. Like a ballistic sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's got to be the best one so far. That we've
now
seen.
of non-kaiju weapons, I do like the way like Hoshina fights with the two swords.
Yeah.
I get that's an outdated method of fighting in the modern age, but his is just the most badass of any of them.
So quick. Like, holy shit.
Now, what I think is kind of funny though too, they consider Hoshina's fighting style with two swords to be out of date, right? And like, you know, that's outdated. That's gonna get you killed one day. No one has ever once told Kikaru that about fighting with a giant axe.
Right. I guess
why is that more acceptable for the modern age, but two swords are not? Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
I don't now I never understood that.
Maybe because samurai in the past didn't use axes.
Maybe
they did. Or maybe like bigger ones did.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's never like mentioned even as a one-off joke, even in the manga. That's like he's like, oh, I've overcome all this adversity because everyone told me I should quit because melee is useless. And Kikaru's just I'm just chopping through kaiju, like, you know, and everyone's like, wow, what a prodigy she is. She's faced no adversity whatsoever.
No, zero. I don't know. I didn't think about that, but yeah.
Maybe everyone's just too scared to say anything like that to her because of who her parents were. But...
Could be.
But yeah, I've thought about that numerous times. What's up? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the
Welcome back to the Short King Show. Yeah. So, I mean, Kaiju is just blowing up. So I am so excited for more. We only said that there's probably maybe 1 or 2 seasons left.
Just based on how we're ripping through things.
Short King Show, because we're all Short Kings here.
Short Kings.
Yeah.
In the building.
I'm only 5'8". Chance, you're only what?
5'7".
5'7". It's a Short King Show. You know what I mean? So we're with you. We're with you. Don't worry about it. 5'3". Hey, that's still fine. That's still fine. You're still taller than Spence if Spence is on here. So that's all that matters.
That's right.
All right.
Just know that there's always someone shorter than you.
Exactly. So, I'm excited for more Kaiju. Don is done for right now for this season. Gachi Akida, I feel like, is ramping up as well. Obviously not to the level of Kaiju number 8, but it's still the first season of a new show. So we're still building there.
Usually with stuff like that, I would say by season 2, season 2 will either be the greatest thing airing at that point in time or the worst thing to come out. Basically, season 2 is going to make or break the show.
Yeah.
Because Gachi Akida season 1...
Well, that's how it usually goes, isn't it? You know?
Some don't even make it that far.
Yeah.
You know? And some get way farther than they realistically should.
Yeah.
You know? Some shows go on for years and they're just not good. But...
Well... That's where we are now. And then in 1 month, less than a month, a couple weeks, we got My Hero Academia season 8.
Yep.
And,
Vigilante season 2.
And then January, Vigilante season 2.
I'm hoping we will get some word soon on whether or not Solo Leveling is going to be coming back in 2026.
God, I fucking hope so.
I don't even care if I don't even care if it doesn't. Like if they... I just want an announcement that, hey, it's coming back.
If it
you might not get it until
the manga.
Yeah, I'm like you might not.
Manga.
Yeah, I'll be okay if they're like you might not get it until 2027 or 2028, but it's official. Yeah. It's coming.
If it's coming,
then, I'm fine. I just need to know it's coming.
Right.
You know.
Here. Yeah. Because that's still my favorite show,
dude.
Ever.
Honestly. You should just read them all. I'll send you some links to it. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
I want to watch it for the first time, but be so astounded.
I get that, but it's as easy as this because the manhwa reads differently. So manga, you read from right to left, so opposite of comic books, but manhwa just up to down. So it's just like this,
Yeah.
and you're just scrolling through.
I
It's so
understand.
easy. It's
I
so
understand
easy.
it's easy, but I don't want spoilers. You know what I mean?
Spoilers.
Yes, I don't.
Spoilers are what you're gonna read on the internet.
If it's coming out,
But we don't know that it is.
no,
It's not even.
I know. Well, I know. But if we get an announcement like like you're hoping for, if it doesn't come out, I'm reading. Okay, obviously. If it,
Well, how
if
long
it
are you
is
gonna
gonna
wait
come,
to get news? It's
probably,
been a year already.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But there's no possible way that they can just no more solo leveling
They could.
without saying anything. Hey, stop, dude. It was what, anime of the year?
Yeah, two
Yeah.
seasons in a row.
So they can't just say fuck that show because that's literally the best show that was out there.
And again, it's not like I don't think it's like the best written show by any means, you know. But it's not a bad written show either. Like it's just, you know, it's a story about an OP character with video game logic, you know. I mean, like it's not going to be I don't know, it's not going to be getting awards for its writing necessarily, but it's not a bad written show at all. I think it's a pretty good story. And honestly, for as OP as they make Jinwoo, like even, I don't know, like he faces plenty of challenges and characters that are stronger than him.
Yeah.
There's so much good stuff in the rest of the solo leveling.
100%. So it just needs to happen, obviously. Yes, the dog has been a menace today. Okay. He has tried to thwart this show so many times in the past hour. Because it's been so long since we've done this. He's not used to it anymore. He's not used to coming in here. He also knows that my son and his wife is downstairs.
Yeah, my wife is watching our nephew downstairs.
Oh, you know his name. It's Reese.
Reese.
Yeah. You know his name.
Reese is our resident anime dog.
Reese-topher. Reese Pieces. Reese Witherspoon. What else do I call him? Reese Puff. Yeah, whatever you want to call him. But
so one thing I will say too, if you want to do what you can to make sure you can get a season 3 of Solo Leveling, watch it as often as possible. In the last month or two, I've probably rewatched it twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if they see people are still watching it, if they see the numbers are still good, they'll know. I mean, that's how Young Justice got brought back from being canceled twice.
Oh, wow.
Just from people just watching it a lot, you know? Now, there was a whole movement for it, you know? Like, there was like a hashtag, like, bring back Young Justice. People were playing it on repeat constantly, but I was one of those people, and it worked 2 times. And they uncanceled it twice.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's right. You just got to show them that you want it. Okay, we need to finish up this is my best friend from high school.
Oh, yeah.
They have started getting at it now. Right. So we
All right. So anyway, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay. Reese is going to be happy that we're going to get out of this room, and we will hopefully be on here next week. We're done with Don to Don, so we have one less to talk about, so we can talk more in depth of the other 2.
We need to take a look at the upcoming schedule to see what's coming out along with like MHA and other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
See what else is going to be on.
Yeah, maybe there's like another new show that we can pull up.
Yeah, and if anyone has any...
Yeah,
Don to Don.
Not Donkey Don, like you said that one time.
Yeah, it took you 2 seasons and 23 episodes to get it right, but you did it.
So yeah, we will. Yeah, Donkey Dong. There we go. So we'll see you guys next week, and just be sure to follow us on all the things. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yep. See ya.
Bye. Bye.